Hey, what's going on, guys? TheThiccyVicky here, and though it's been a long time, welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. Today I'm bringing you some Gen 6 OU battles with this team I got here. It's kind of a Trick Roomy set. I got both Cresselia and Uxie fit out with Trick Room to help out our slow sweepers like Conkeldurr and Electros. Looking at our opponent's team, I can see a possible lead of either Smeargle or Ferrothorn. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with Conkeldurr. Okay, so Smeargle here is going to go for Spore, because he's not original, and that's all Smeargle is going to do. So we're just going to let Politoed go out because he's just here to set up Drizzle for us. So then we're going to go right back out. We're actually going to go out into Electros here, because we can just go for a nice big Thunder and hit anything on his team really hard. He does not want to send out the Talonflame. Smeargle staying in, I guess. That's cool. Whatever. Just kind of boring. You know, you can do that with the Galvantula and, you know, Focus Sash first turn, but hey. Anyone can do whatever they want to do. So we're going to go out into Uxie. We're going to see the Mega Gardevoir. We're going to take 50% here. And then instantly we're just going to go for the Trick Room. This might give us a good opportunity here to help out Heracross get in here and punch through. So we're going to go out to Electros. Gardevoir is going to get the free kill, which is good for us. And then, while we're slower, we are going to Mega Evolve and go for Pin Missile. And take this Mega Gardevoir right off the field very early on. That was really cool. Unfortunately, our Electros had to go down, but at this point, I do not mind that. We're probably going to see a Brave Bird here from Talonflame. Because although we do outspeed it because of the Trick Room, Gale Wings gives it priority. So what we're going to do is swap out into Politoed. Going to bring the Rain in. Here's a Brave Bird. We're going to try to wake up here and get our Encore off. Now we're going to instantly switch right back out into Heracross because we have Talonflame. There we go. That's kind of what I could expect. We had Talonflame locked in there and he really couldn't afford it. We're going to go ahead and Pursuit Trap this Gengar. He's dead on the next turn, so we're just going to click Pursuit anyways. Awesome. Love to see it. Now he's only got 3 Pokemon left on the field. He is going out to his Weavile, so I'm going to go ahead and click Close Combat. Alright. We're going to go down to a beat up, which is pretty unfortunate. However, we get to go out into, I think, our Politoed here. I would say go out right into the Conkeldurr to threaten out this Weavile. But instead, I think if we go for a Encore, we might be able to, there we go, start making moves. So we're going to go out into Cresselia. We see the Ferrothorn here. And although I came out here to set up the Trick Room to get the rest of our Pokemon out of here, I'm kind of concerned about what we're going to do for the Talonflame. So now that Ferrothorn's out here, and I know that it's not going to be a direct threat, although it is going to paralyze me, I am going to go for the Stealth Rocks right here to hinder the Weavile and the Talonflame for the rest of the game. Weavile would be taking 25%. Oh, that sucks. That turn was useless, so that's okay. So we are going to go ahead and go for the Stealth Rock again. Finally get those out there. Ferrothorn's going to land a Power Whip, not a big deal. what we do next is Trick Room. And although this is giving the Ferrothorn the advantage on the field, we're just going to try to live here, get the knockoff, and hopefully die to Barbs. To not knock off an item, which is really weird. But I guess it doesn't matter. So what we're going to do next is go out into Conkeldurr and go for a big old Drain Punch. I don't know why I did that considering I have Fire Punch, but just to ensure that we pick up the KO. He's got Rocky Helmet, but I don't know why the knockoff didn't do that unless Iron Barbs prevents something that I'm missing. 18, no big deal. So now I'm going to be able to heal up off that Weevil. Got this Talonflame in here. So, I can guarantee this thing also has Roost. But what I'm not sure, we're just going to go for Poison Jab here and pick up the KO. Thank you, Conkeldurr, for that Paralyzed Guts, dude. Conkeldurr is my favorite Pokemon, super strong. So we're going to go ahead and hop into another one since that one was so quick. And looking at our opponent's team here, I see a Landorus lead. That's what's calling out to me, or maybe a Weavile. I'm heavily anticipating the Landorus because that looks like the best lead on his team, not to mention it is the first Pokemon on his team. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with Electros. We see the Weavile. This is really interesting. So I'm anticipating a Fake Out or Fling. So what I'm going to do is swap right out into Politoed. Or a knockoff. There we go. That's what we see. That's okay. I'm really glad that we didn't lock ourselves into anything too bad right off the bat. I'm going to anticipate this Weevil to go for... I don't know if this Weevil's going to go for a move or switch out. He is switching out, so I'm glad I went for the Perish Song on Slowbro here. This is going to stop him, or completely prevent him from setting up. Slowbro could be the Mega on his team. It could also be Venusaur. I'm anticipating Venusaur because you can run Slowbro. Pardon me. You can run Slowbro with Regenerator, and he can do decent work without being a Mega, while Venusaur is kind of very lackluster without the Mega Evolution. So what I'm going to do here is swap out into Uxie. He's going to go out into the Venusaur. Very interesting move here. So what I'm going to do is go for the U-turn just to get us some initiative. That was perfect because now we got the Weavile out here. And let's see. We're anticipating a high speed one, so let's go out into our own Heracross. And let's go ahead and go for the Pin Missile. Weavile could obviously go for Fake Out or Fling. There's a lot of options, but he goes out to Landorus Therian, whatever. This really makes me regret not clicking Rock Blast because that could have done a good amount of damage. However, that alone almost did half. Okay, so my move here is to go out into Uxie, I think. I was anticipating a U-turn. I knew he was trying to get a good amount of, trying to get the field open a little bit. So what I'm going to do next is go for the Trick Room because I'm anticipating a knockoff, or he actually goes for a Pursuit. This is really interesting. This is great for us though because now this gives us a chance to set up Stealth Rocks for free on this turn as Landorus comes in. Possibly trying to set up his own rocks. I could see him trying to do that now, so I'm going to go for the knockoff. Going to knock off the Rocky Helmet. And we're going to see a U-turn. That's okay because that forces him to send out a Pokemon first. So now we're seeing that he's going right out into the Starmie. I'm going to go right out into the Electros. He's going to think I'm going for the obvious electric type attack. I'm just going to click U-turn. It's super effective, and it gets me out of the situation right here into a way more favorable play right here. So I think right here Yep, my move is to just do this, and then I could get a free Ice Punch and pick up the KO, but he's so low and I do not have a damage debuff. I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch to not reveal my moveset yet. And there goes the Landorus. He lost a huge chunk of his team's switch initiative right there. As we see him oh wow. Now we see him go out into the Slowbro, so I'm just going to repeat what happened first turn, come out into Politoed. Alright, there's a Future Sight coming. We got to keep that in mind. So let's just go for a Pair Song here, so that no matter what comes in to Starmie here, we can kind of stick in with it. Okay, so he's going to go for a Rapid Spin right here, but I can't afford this Future Sight attack coming onto anything else. However, I am going to go out into my Cresselia. That's only going to do a little bit. I get it's getting rid of rocks, but that Future Sight's going to do nothing. And we are sitting pretty. So next I'm going to go for the Trick Room, just to do our best to support our other guys here. So Starmie has to switch out this next turn right now, otherwise it's going to die. And anticipating that, I'm going to go right out into Electros, just to hopefully get some switch initiative. And here comes the Slowbro, which is perfect, so we can click this U-turn. Actually, we've been clicking a lot, so it's a safe way. I like it. Because see, now we get information. We're going out into the Venusaur, or he went out into the Venusaur, so we can respond by going into... By going into Politoed. This kind of looks like a throw play, but we are going to get this Pair Song off, not allowing the Venusaur to stay in as long as it wants to. Venusaur is in fact a Mega. I probably could have confirmed that if I paid attention to the Slowbro's health, but I did not. Now that we know his speed, he's anywhere from 148 to 284, so I can go out into Electros here and hit him with this this U-turn. Then we can go out into Cresselia here, be able to eat that up. Trick Room's gonna end, and we're gonna set up our last Trick Room for the game. Oh no, it's not gonna be our last Trick Room for the game because our opponent just made a huge misplay right here. This is going to give us a free Moonblast to take out the Weevil right here. Oh, it doesn't go down. That's really upsetting. I would have done something. I would have done Lunar Dance if I knew that was the case. Actually, no, I shouldn't have, because everything's at full. So, I guess now's the better time than ever to go out into Heracross and start trying to put in work. Slowbro's probably going to outspeed anything that I put in here, possibly. That Venusaur is going to be a pretty big problem, though, so I'm going to go out into, Electros. That way I can U-turn and get some momentum here. U-turn out of that into Conkeldurr, just to get some chip health on the Venusaur. He goes for the Leech Seed. This is kind of unfortunate. So we're just going to start going for Poison Jabs. I'd go for anything else, but anything else really isn't worth it at the moment. I'm just going to go for another Poison Jab. I outspeed. Starmie's going to die. He goes out into the Mega Venusaur. He takes a solid 26% from that. I don't know what to anticipate here on what he's going to do. So, I think now's as good a move as any to go out into Heracross, eat a Sludge Bomb, and go for... What do we think? Pin Missile or Pursuit? Pin Missile. Just in case, because no matter what, yep, gonna go down. That was a good move. And so far, that's my only revealed move on the set. Truthfully, I think Pin Missile can take him down. 2, 3. Oh! Yeah, baby, the crit mattered. 2 crits. And the Venusaur goes down. That was amazing. I'm going to switch out into Electros. No reason not to. Finally, he's got this Raikou out. We're sitting here with this Conkeldurr. The only thing he can really do is go out into a Slowbro. We haven't seen anything aside from Future Sight, which is making me kind of nervous. But we're going to go for the Poison Jab, because I think that should be neutral. And we get the Poison. Alright. We take out the Slowbro, and now he's sending in his Raikou. We're just gonna go for the Drain Punch. Oh, and that picks up the kill. Look at that. Another crit. Look at Conkeldurr, what a beast. Gotta love this Pokemon. That brings a wrap to today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you wash your hands, blow your nose, eat your veggies, drink some water, buckle your seatbelt, and say hi to a neighbor. Take care of yourself out there, and have a good day. Catch you next time. TheThiccyVicky out.